All right, a lot of stuff to cover here in the weather department. We have at least one round of severe weather possible tomorrow, maybe a second one on Wednesday. We're going to try to focus more on Tuesday than Wednesday because we got to get through that one first to see how the environment's going to set up for Wednesday. Maybe a low around 50 in the morning. Nice stuff going on out there. And there's a look at the numbers. Seeing plenty of 50s on the board, but 60, 60 plus still holding on in a couple of spots. Now the radar is quiet. That changes obviously as we go through tomorrow. I think maybe as early as lunchtime. I'm waiting on a model run to come in right now, and we'll see if it does as it normally does, which just come in right about now while I haven't seen it, and then I see it for the first time with you as it comes out. We'll see. There's a look at the storms over in Texas right now. Now the storm outlook again, the severe threat is out west tonight. We are in a level 3. Normally, for the most part, you'll see us in a level 1 or 2. And of course, this is not a 4 or 5, so that's good. Hopefully it stays a 3. It just means it's a little elevated up from where we normally are. There's the one for Wednesday. We'll see if it plays out this way, but we're going to have to really kind of see how the environment reacts to the stuff we see tomorrow. Okay, so here's a look at future view. Let's see which model run it is here. This is tomorrow morning. As we go forward, looks like it's still the one that hasn't come in yet, the newer one that I was waiting on, so that stinks. But anyway, you get the idea. You can see our northwestern counties maybe as early as lunchtime. Maybe the other stuff starts to kind of roll in as we head toward say 2 in the afternoon. I'm going to say noon as a start either way, just in case we have some of these cells out in front that maybe want to. Sometimes those are the ones, if they're going to rotate, it's sometimes, those are the ones you're going to see it do it with. And then there's the line at 2, 3 o'clock coming on across. There's around 3 or 4 as we go through the afternoon, eastern, southeastern counties toward 4 or 5. And then the main shot of all this by 6 o'clock in our southeastern counties is gone. Again, it doesn't mean you're standing in one spot and it's going to be storming right there for 6 hours. It means to get from the western part of central Georgia to the southeastern part would be about noon to 6, somewhere in there. Could have some lingering showers still left over tomorrow night, maybe to our south. This takes us into Wednesday morning. Very iffy on this, because we'll have the instability in play tomorrow. Storms will roll through and it will knock some of that down and we'll become more stable. Will we recharge? Because there's not going to be a cold front to clear this out tomorrow night. Recharge enough to maybe set the table for more storms again on Wednesday. A lot of question marks on that, but you can see maybe a shower or thunderstorm here as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Of course, this was where that level 3 was for Wednesday. We'll see if it plays out that way for northwest Georgia and the Atlanta area as we head on into the late night, early Thursday morning. Eventually a cold front does come through and we'll clear all this out. Now, this STP map, so this is going to be tornado potential out there on the high-res model. Again, it kind of keeps us on the low end of the scale, but it does go up a little bit from green to yellowish as we go through the afternoon tomorrow. So something to keep an eye on. There's tomorrow afternoon as we head on in toward the evening there, and then we'll have to see if any of this is still hanging around as we get into Wednesday. Again, since the model didn't update, all of the models that go, the graphics that go with it have not. So this one earlier today had us getting 3.5 inches of rain from tomorrow through Wednesday. It dropped down to 1/2 inch, and I was waiting to see the new run come in to see if it had obviously corrected that, because I don't think we're going to get away with just 1/2 inch of rain over the next couple of days. Dew points. Why is this important? Well, the humidity levels, as I said at the top of the show, a warm front will come up through the day tomorrow, and that dry air that we have out there right now will be replaced with muggy stuff. Notice as we go through the day and the storms have already moved across, we're still in it. And we still have the muggies hanging around through Wednesday, and then a cold front will come through. That's the reason why we have the potential for 2 days, because we don't have the front to clear us out tomorrow night to end it. So a lot of stuff to see how it's going to go. And again, we'll be thinking maybe around a noon start and then rolling on through. And hopefully we'll get through without a lot of hubbub and see if we maybe at least some watches and hopefully not very many warnings.